You have arrived at the Elwin channel, a place to get a deeper look at our different philosophies regarding life and design. History is not the past, but a map of the past, drawn from a particular point of view to be useful to the modern traveler. Henry Glassy, U.S. historian. And here we have our first interesting fact. We don't usually think of Buddhist monks as being aggressive in any form, nor as fighters in any sense of the word. But did you know that Korean Buddhist monks are the reason why the Japanese were thwarted off during the late 1500s? You heard that correctly. They geared up for battle and ironically fought off Japanese armies. Interesting fact number 2. Okay, so it's hard to believe, let alone imagine, Korean cuisine ever being not pungent or strong in flavor profile, right? Well, there is such a thing known as Korean temple food, and it prohibits the 5 pungent ingredients: garlic, leeks, onion, green onion, and chives. Surprisingly, we hear it's actually delicious. Fun fact number 3. Contrary to popular belief, there are still Buddhist monks and temples in North Korea today. However, the monks don't shave their heads nor abstain from marriage, and the temples are simply regarded as historical treasures or relics. Fun fact number 4. If you consider yourself a K-drama lover, yes, you might be tickled to find out that some of your favorite K-dramas might include a historical context of Goryeo, like Empress Ki, Faith with Lee Min-ho and Kim Hee-sun, and The King in Love with the magical and beloved Yoon-Ah. If you recall last week's video, we featured the ancient Korean dynasty of Silla, a period when many aspects flourished as it ushered in the presence of this next dynasty we're about to discuss, the Goryeo dynasty. Marked by as many periods of success as it was marked by failures and defeats. The kingdom of Goryeo, or as it was spelled at one point, Goryeo, where the westernized term Korea originates from, took place from 918 Common Era up to the late 1300s. In the last 3 videos, the 3 dynasties compose what historians call the 3 Kingdoms period. However, with the impending and pretty much inevitable fall of Silla due to people's discontentment with the government and lack of mobility for anyone within the lower class, the peasant community stirred up several uprisings against Silla, which led to a significant string of events, ultimately establishing Goryeo. Around this time, the Chinese Song dynasty was facing its own problems with constant conflict from the Mongolian tribes known as Khitan and the Jin. Because of this dilemma, the Song dynasty pleaded with Goryeo to back them up and support their efforts as the Chinese attempted to fend off the invaders. Thus, a certain relationship flourished out of this period as trade became even more lucrative amongst the 2 parties. While China traded silk, spices, medicine, tea, ceramics, and books, Goryeo exchanged with them precious metals such as copper, gold, and silver. Additionally, much like they did during the Silla era, they continued their trade of herbs like ginseng, also pine nuts, porcelain work, and this time even hanji paper. Hanji paper has been traditionally made with mulberry bark. And although it isn't currently approved by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage yet, it is well on its way to hopefully be approved within the next 3 years. And since Buddhism was at its apex of popularity along with Chinese writing, Goryeo took the use of hanji paper very seriously. After all, Buddhism was the main element that pushed for the invention and improvement of woodblock printing and the movable metal type printing, gifting the world a precious method for writing important documents. Not only did Goryeo see the art of print come to light, but the sculptors of this time were incredibly skilled at creating masterpieces made of stones like marble and terracotta, as well as metals like bronze. Now, have you ever visited a Korean household and wondered why so much of the older generation has some variety or another concerning these beautiful green-hued vases? Yep, if you guess that they're a traditional historical good, you are correct. Celadon is a gorgeous jade green glaze that boasts a shiny and smooth finish. Although China and Japan had their own versions of celadon, Korea truly had mastered a high-quality craft that is celebrated worldwide even today. That is why it's commonplace to see jade-studded decorations or jewelry pieces like rings, bracelets, and necklaces in a lot of traditional Korean settings. Their spiritual symbolism of warding off evil spirits and welcoming good fortune is definitely one of the underlying meanings behind jade and celadon. We hope you're enjoying this journey into this fascinating history of ancient Korea. Thanks for watching our videos, and feel free to share our content on your social media platforms. But most of all, please like and subscribe to our channel.